And start. And we'll see how that goes. All right. Just gonna chill. Just gonna wow and chill. Oh boy. Yippee-ki-yay. All right. And we'll see how everything's going as we go. And volumes look good. Volumes look great. TikTok volume looks okay. Volume on the other device looks good as well. All right. Yo, what up, Donut? Hopefully sounds better. I did figure out what was going on the other day. Basically, the TikTok Live app likes to do the same thing as Discord does. It likes to touch things and mess with settings, and I do not like that one bit. I hate when things do that. So anytime I turn it on, it automatically changes the volume control whenever I start up. I'm going to double check everything really quickly. Reverb and echo's weird. That's odd. Because there's no way it should be reverbing. There should be no reverberation. Unless it's also picking me up here. Let's see. I'm going to mute the audio output. Thank you. Shouldn't have any reverb to it. Unless it's also picking me up on the... which it shouldn't be. Shouldn't be picking up Twitch at all. Somebody joined me. Oh, what up, Casey?
Oh, nothing much. How's it going, Vlad?
Could be better.
I feel that.
Trying to diagnose issues on a freaking app.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I'm trying to get this, whatever's wrong with TikTok's live app thing. Don't know what it's doing.
I've not been on live on TikTok in a minute.
Oh, they've got some new app thing, and I'm trying to get it to work, but I don't know. Does it sound any better, Donette? It shouldn't be reverby.
You sound just fine here.
Oh no, this is on the app. Here, I know what was going on here. Should be, I'm trying to see if it's like picking up my audio settings from the other thing it's grabbing from. If it is, I might have to change things. Because it shouldn't. No, it's. No, that should be desktop audio. That's so weird.
I got a good laugh yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I turned all the graphic settings up on Monster Hunter World.
Oh boy.
I was still at 130 frames per second average. I'm
Right.
sitting there and I'm like,
Oh, one
my
second.
graphics card really
One second, I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, never mind. She found it. Okay. No, Max, that's fine. I muted myself for a second. Trying to figure out. Damn. Josbla, what up? God, I just don't know what it could be doing because it shouldn't be capturing. I can actually pause desktop audio. And I can also pause the music. Stop. Oh, dude, it is. It's such a big thing. Right. Oh, Verka wing with additional wings or Verka unicorn. Full armor is actually really good. I actually do like that one. It's one of the one Verkas I actually like. Even though that's decisive, apparently, with most people. Some people don't like their unicorn Verka for some reason. And Taylor, no, I'm playing Warcraft Classic at the moment. Just chilling out. We're trying to figure out the issues with the sound, and actually, I could try to pull up the live real quick on something and listen to it. Might help. Uh, yeah, RuneScape is trying to be like Warcraft. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. uh, really? That is funny.
Minecraft had a classic version before them.
Right?
So,
Oh my god, I'm looking ridiculous.
I mean, it's kind of like Blizzard got sued by Games Workshop for StarCraft.
Right? Yeah, share it with my friends. Yep. It says old school. It's ORS. Yeah, it's old school on my GS. Actually, I played an older one. It's called Tibia. It's actually before all those games came out. Came out right around the same time as EverQuest. Gee, why? I would just like to hear what my freaking audio sounds like.
So, this payday, I am
It's not too bad.
breaking down and buying 2 Astrays.
Uh-oh. What two Astrays? No, I don't hear it sounding funny on my end on it. It actually doesn't sound too bad. Hey, Casey, can you go to TikTok Live and see if my audio sounds messed up? No, you're good. I'm trying to hear it right now, talking. Yeah, it's weird. I don't hear that echo on my side. Okay, Taylor says it sounds fine to me. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out this because I'd like to have all my shit turned back on.
I think there is a little bit of an echo on it.
There's an echo. It's just the room. I can't do much more sound suppression than I already have. This doesn't have the level of sound suppression that my it doesn't have as much sound suppression as like OBS does. So
Well, the echo one is almost sounds like you exited out of TikTok and opened it back up without getting out of live
that's weird.
because it's repeating your words over again.
Oh, it might be because I might have been talking with it. I just had the sound on, but I don't know.
It's possible.
Yeah. It just also might be I might be echoey because this is not sound engineered like my other stuff is.
Probably. I'm getting 6601, a straight red
Ooh.
frame.
Yo, okay, so that should be the one with the flight pack?
6601 looks like Kai.
Oh, okay, so it has the big sword, right?
Yeah, it has the big sword on
Okay,
back.
yeah, that's Kai. I don't know all of them.
What number? 6649. Blue frame with what looks to be a
Void in the
flat back.
voices looks fun, but I can't figure out the controls on the satellite computer. Ooh, that's weird, dude.
But yeah, 6649 is the blue frame with a flight pack.
No, nice.
And I'm getting both of them cheaper than I can go buy a red frame with just a regular red frame master grade after tax.
Yeah.
Because right now I don't get it because I know red frame was just recently reprinted as well, and it's back up to like 70. I think it was like $70+ before shipping and tax.
Yeah, but where are you getting it from?
Oh, I've been checking different places, and that seems to be the general consensus where I can find them in stock, which was eBay and stuff like that now. Because all these other I have a feeling that scalpers bought them up and then are now flipping them on eBay.
70's not bad though. Anything
Well, you
under
can,
100 on those is usually pretty decent.
and like I said, it wasn't a red frame Kai either. If it was a Kai, I could understand that price, but just a regular red frame with flight pack.
It's a desirable kit though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, any more than that, you're in like what is it called? Metal build territory for third party, like
Yeah.
true metal builds. I only paid $100 for my metal build metal bear, which is fairly still desirable apparently.
But yeah, I decided I'm gonna pick up those two kits because the red frame I'm gonna push off for a little bit because I found the second frame parts for it.
Uh-huh.
Because what that one looks like is, I don't know if Kai is a first frame or a second frame astray.
It's still okay. So for Kai is still technically gonna be just a normal astray. The only ones that have second frames is like blue and gold.
Well, they have like a red frame red frame second frame upgrade set on AliExpress right now.
That's fake, and that's freaking blue frame. The
I'm
only one who has
assuming-
a second revision is just blue.
Let me find it. Well, what I mean is it's literally just like a part set. It's not like a full kit.
Oh no, that's the W3 third frame add-on. That is
Third frame.
that's the third frame W3 add-on. Oh, if you want hell, that is a very hell kit. You have to do a lot of parts fitting. I know, I just did one.
You know, I'm a glutton for punishment. You know me.
Oh, if you're a glutton for punishment, that's a good one to get a glutton for punishment on.
Because I mean, I built Sandrock custom from Supernova and X1 full cloth, and even a early to ban Sinanju Verka, which I'm surprised it went together that well. Couple seam lines, but that was about it that I had to sand.
Yeah.
Or well, mold lines, not even seam lines.
Yeah, so the third frame, goddamn, I keep looking at chat. Third frame has to be used on an actual Bandai Master Grade. That's what it's made for. That's the only that does suck. Oh, I think we're supposed to be doing that, right? No, Scourge, Mummy, Fire.
So it wouldn't work on.
It won't work on a demand kit. No, it's not made for it. Oh, it's over there. Kind of dumb.
I hear a challenge.
No, it will not work.
Really?
Yeah.
Not
Could be
even
my
for
first third-party
64?
frame was a judge, right? Actually, I would say the judge is easier than the third frame. The third frame is a much harder kit because you have to actually parts fit these things. They don't really work too well. I know. I tried. It was a little harder than I thought. And this is a guy who actually likes these things.
It's still worth it to me.
Oh no, it's not bad. It's just the fact that it was ooh. Ew, man, I still have a blue one and I'm like, man, whenever I get to it, oh, that's going to be a fun one. Because really I don't have to change too much. No, I have to change a lot cuz it's a third frame and third frame doesn't have all the changes that the second revision got.
Let me find this real quick because I kept scrolling through and for some reason I could not find it.
Okay, let's see. And I got subject interrupted. Okay, so I got a couple things to go do that way.
So I found another store. Their shipping's a little up there in price. But
Right.
it was the only store I could find them that actually had it in stock with a decent review.
Right.
But it looks to me like they might be out of stock of them.
Well, with League of Toy Stores shut down until he gets back, man, it sucks.
Yeah.
Because that's where we were sending everybody. That's what sucks the most.
Tell me about it. I mean, I was trying to send people left and right there, and I guess they're shut down for some sort of vacation or something.
Yeah. Whenever he's back again, then I can start promoting him again because goddamn.
You can't match their shipping.
No, you
Like,
cannot.
no
No one can. No one can match freaking League of Toy Store shipping. He is like
then-
so dead on close.
Exactly. Within 24 hours, your kits are shipped.
That and his shipping's like right on par where I would like, yes, perfect. Yes, the perfect
Exactly.
grades are a bit expensive, but that's the shipping on a perfect grade. I mean, come on. We're talking about like a 6-pound box.
I mean, and
You're
Nielsen works
expecting
aren't even that
100.
bad.
Yeah, I know, like 270, that's not bad. 270, 280, it's not bad for Nielsen works. Not at
I think
all.
the I think the red frame Nielsen works was 255 when
Which
it was
isn't
up.
bad when it usually runs about 150 normally, so
Yeah.
about 150 if you can get it stateside, which there are none currently. I literally said that and then everyone bought them all up apparently. I mean, shit, he sells the what is it called? The 8814, the powered red. Damn on par with freaking goddamn like Gundam Kingdom. He's like 170, 160. It's like damn on par.
Yeah. That was God. I was so ecstatic when I ordered from them. They were like 24 hours. Here you go. It's upgraded.
Oh,
Ready for you.
right. Well, most of the no, what my problem is right now is the retailers in the stateside are getting really nasty right now, and I'm really getting tired of it. They are taking a week to ship model kits now, and I'm getting really tired of it. Like
Oh,
it
I
is
know.
getting beyond. I am getting really tired of waiting an entire week for something to ship. It's like, come on, you guys used to ship within 3 to 4 days. Now it's like 7 to 10 days, and it's like, I don't care if you're batch shipping this stuff. I just needed this one model that you said you had in on hand. It's not like I did a big giant order. We're talking like one model kit, and it's taking a week. And it's not just one
Exactly.
retailer; it's multiples.
And I mean, when you're sitting here and you've got people from China, it's taking 2, 3 weeks tops to come from China to here.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's even clearance custom, and we both know the shit show that clearance
Oh,
or
when I can go to
customs
Yong,
is.
when I can go to Gundam Model Center, and I can get something shipped from freaking God, where does he ship out of Beijing? And it can be in here within 2 weeks. Hey, there's something wrong there.
Yeah. I don't get it.
And that's flat. He even fly. It's flat freaking Chinese China shipping through Orange Connex, and it's like that's getting or eBay. I can get shit flown from eBay takes a little longer through Orange Connex, but I can get shit here within 2 or 3 weeks through my sellers on eBay.
So
Eh,
you ready for this crazy thing
Yo,
about eBay?
yo,
So USA Gundam Store, you know how if you order from their website, it takes you a week before they ship it.
yeah. Nowadays, used to not be
You,
that way.
you go on eBay, it is shipped within 24 to 48 hours as long as you order before a certain time on a business
Yeah,
day.
because they're probably whatever shipper they're going through. Well, they're probably going through. I think they're not doing Shopify. I think they're doing Square now, and I think Square's taking a big cut. But I know some of the other guys are doing Shopify. I swear to God. The problem is it's also the shipper. They're all using UPS now. And I think there's some kind of deal rate going on with UPS right now, and it's really annoying.
UPS is starting to take a big hit because one, we have Thanksgiving, and then right after that we have Halloween, then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. Literally month after month after month.
So they're probably using some kind of freaking holiday shipping bullshit from UPS.
Yeah, and not only that, but this is the busy season. This is when UPS hires extra drivers, extra,
Yep, so they've got some kind of flat rate shipping bullshit going on.
exactly.
Well, it's funny that it started in it started in July is when it started happening.
See, I've not had much issue with like Amazon and stuff.
Oh no, Amazon TBA is not too bad if you can get it TBA, as long as it doesn't get lost. I sell on eBay. The shipping is so fast. The shipping is so fast to keep up their top seller status. Yep, there it is.
Exactly.
There you
And
go.
it was ridiculous because
Yeah,
I ordered something because it's Apex Toys and Hobbies on there
right.
instead of USA Gundam Store. But if you look at the little image, it's USAG all day
Mm,
long.
no.
You know exactly who it is.
Oh yeah. So here's my thing I don't like about USA. They think they've gotten too big for their britches. Like I loved their old website. It was so much more intuitive. This new one and the Apex thing that their new freaking mascot, I absolutely don't really like too much. And their customer service has gone completely down since 2020.
I was talking to a friend who ordered 3 packages from him. He received one, and half of his he got charged shipping for 3 packages.
Yeah.
Um,
Do I still need
he
that?
was
Yes, I do.
missing he was missing every paint he ordered from him.
Oof.
And his master grade Grandpa 3.0 was so damaged that parts were actually broken inside.
Ooh, see, that almost happened with my Charizard X that I ordered from Galactic. Did you see the
Ooh,
video where the box was like just I had holes in my box because it got kicked so hard.
jeez.
Yeah, no, I almost wanted to call them on that because man, that box showed up. It had packing tape where the guy tried to kind of patch up what he fucking did.
But yeah, he has contacted them for a month now, sent 3 emails in the past month, and
Uh-huh.
has not received a response period from them.
Oh no, that sucks. Hopefully it's not Jason.
It's not.
Okay. He's
I
already
told
got
him, I'm like,
enough on his plate right now.
I just told him straight up, I was like, here's what you do. You contact your bank, you forward them the emails after they start the dispute,
Yeah.
send your itemized receipts with the stuff highlighted, what's
Right.
missing and what's damaged, and get
Yeah.
your money back for it.
Ooh. Exactly.
I'm like, if they're not going to help you, you have
Yeah.
90 days to file with your bank to get your money back.
Right.
Sounds like with something like this, the sooner you file, the better.
Right.
I've done it way too many times with mine. I had a guy. I was in a Facebook group for second gen Firebirds and stuff, so 70 to 81 cars. And I
Yeah.
ordered some parts from him through eBay, or not through eBay, but through PayPal. I paid goods and services.
Yeah.
He never sent them.
Mmm.
So I contacted eBay, and eBay's well, we can't do anything. I'm like, I had goods and services, which is covered under your eBay or your PayPal money back guarantee. Well, sir, he says he shipped them. We have a tracking number. I'm like, that tracking number is fake. It does not come up in the system. Nothing.
Oh no.
And they're like, well, sir. I'm like, well, can you send me a follow-up email on this? I just cut him off. I was like, just send me a follow-up email. So I sent that email to the bank. And they even put in there that I said that the shipping label was fake.
Oh shit.
And I copied my the shipping number
There
that he
it is.
gave me, and I sent it to my bank, and all of a sudden it was just like boom. Within 24 hours, I had my money back.
Right.
eBay was not happy.
Oh,
Well,
I
PayPal,
bet.
eBay.
Oh, I bet. How's the profit? Where is that?
I think they shut me down for. I couldn't do the pay in for what was it, like 4 months. Totally worth it. I was like, you know what? It's totally worth it. Because they were gonna drop my PayPal credit, and I'm like, don't you do that? It's the worst mistake you could ever do. Because I did not break TOS.
Yeah, right. Shame to kill Zimbo, but the sword will track there. Oh, let's reclaim Drakcatter and keep. Okay. Fuck is he at? Oh, he's all the way up there. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, oh, what was it? So I usually would order from USK when I liked them, but then they gave me some attitude one time when I was trying to talk to them about something. And also the fact that, yeah, when I ordered the King Dragon swords, I liked DL. I wanted to see who could get it to me faster. I had 2 pre-orders. This is kind of when I stopped wanting to do pre-orders ever again after this. Samuel Decal, when before his freaking shipping got outrageous, was my go-to shipping out of Hong Kong, and usually pretty good. So I ordered 2 kits, 1 blue, 1 red from one, which was Sam, and then I ordered a red and a blue from USGA. I wanted to see who could get it to me faster. Sam's came in 6 months. 6 months before the ones from USGA ever showed up.
Yeah, I've noticed. That's why I don't pre-order through them.
I will not. I will only, like, there are a couple things I need to pre-order from them right now. I gotta get those the Susan model wing pedals in as soon as possible because I already have the wings ready for it. Because as soon as my freaking Tall Geese 3 gets here, I gotta get that one done. I've been waiting to do that for 6 months now. Since I pre-ordered the freaking Tall Geese 3 real grade. And I have Tall Geese 2 here, so I can actually do it the way I wanted to do it. Basically, I'm stealing the Tall Geese 2's head because I hate the Tall Geese 3 fucking head. It's so ugly.
I like it, but at the same time, I don't.
See, I
Like,
want the Tall Geese 3 head on Tall Geese 2. Tall Geese 2 head on Tall Geese 3. Then they look great.
Yeah. My big thing on Tall Geese 3 is I don't like his plume or the V-fin that they decided to.
That's what I'm saying.
On.
That's exactly the reason why.
But the design of the head is so much cooler. If you could put I guess the plume from Tall Geese 2 on Tall Geese 3's head, that would be wonderful.
Oh, I'm swapping the heads. I bought the whole Tall Geese 2 real grade because I got it for $70. I went, yep. Now I can finally do it the way I want to do it. Tall Geese 3, meet Tall Geese 2. You guys are going to swap heads for me. And I pay through PayPal. Yes. That is the best way I tell anyone to do any online transactions anymore. I do not do anything unless it's through PayPal. Because Jesus Christ, going and doing anything with a bank transfer nowadays. I totally agree.
Bank transfers are a thing of the past.
Yep, PayPal. Even though PayPal's technically doing a bank transaction, but they're the, how can I put it? They handle the transaction, so I don't.
Yeah, they're a middleman. That way you have that guarantee that you'll get the money back.
Oh, not just that, it also handles the payment. So I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry. So the best example is certain game companies like to be little dickheads and pull their money out when they're willy-nilly. But at least with PayPal, I can at least kind of curve that behavior back a little bit. Steam. Blizzard. Oh my God. Ow. That way I can put them on my bank account and not on my main checking account and screw myself over because, oh yeah, I forgot. I paid for that game not too long ago. Oh no, that game just came out 3 days ago because it put the money back in the bank account 3 days ago. Ow. God, I can't tell you how many times that freaking PlayStation and PlayStation, Steam, and Blizzard will do that to you.
Yeah. I've been playing on a private WoW server.
There you go.
I spent way too much on the Trans Am, so I was like, I can't afford to. Let's just say the credit card got racked up a lot higher than I wanted it to.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just bought the. I got 8.5 hours of overtime. I bought the MG Eclipse Raijin. So yo. I emailed the company with no response from them. Oh goddamn. I do it with Shopify. Store never ship. I order and never ship. Oh god, right? Yeah, no. That's really bad if they can't even fulfill a Shopify order. That's really bad. Like, how do you do business if you can't even fulfill a Shopify order?
Right. That is just ridiculous.
Shopify's so fucking good, and they're but I love that they're PayPal oriented nowadays too. Makes things so much easier.
Yeah, I like the whole shop app. The shop pay.
Yes.
It's like, oh, I need to buy this Gundam. Well, I don't have the money to buy it outright. Here, let me just pay in 4.
Right.
And like half the stores I shop at only take shop pay, while the other half take, PayPal.
Right. Oh no, the worst person I actually have dealt with lately was Sam was supposed to give me one of my rarest kits that I was gonna have. You probably know which one I'm talking about, don't you, Casey? Because I never got it. I waited a year in 6 months to get a response.
Trying to remember. I can't remember.
Oh, it's a very special red frame. Very special red frame.
Oh.
Yeah. One I've been wanting for a while because it's so hard to get a hold of because there's only a few that ever pop up. Yeah. That pre-order got canceled. I got the money back, but I'm still mad that the pre-order got canceled because I was going to get it at retail. I wasn't going to pay hype. I wasn't going to pay over hike. I'm really mad. I was going to pay $48, came to $60 with shipping. I would have had a Mars jacket. One of the rarest freaking red frame kits that exists. Got screwed out of it. It's the Taban Mars jacket Astray. There are 2 different versions of it. One of them we don't even know if it actually exists because I have not ever seen the full armor variant. But I have seen the Mars jacket at Red Frame Astray. It's a very pricey kit. It only comes up once in a blue moon. There was supposed to be, it was all because of COVID, there was supposed to be a 2021 run. Didn't ever get done. And right now, tracking one down is a nightmare. I know League has some, but man, I haven't had the money to get it yet at all.
Well, if you got your money back, then you might have the money because it
No, that was 4 months ago. So.
Oh.
Yeah, it was 4 months ago. I went and bought something else. Yeah, $100 is like, it's a bit much for a Mars jacket.
But I mean, if you think about it, they're probably including the shipping in it as well.
Oh yeah, no, but this I was paying 48 with shipping. I mean 68 with shipping. That's my problem. That's kind of why I hate that I didn't get that one.
Yeah, that would have been wonderful.
Oh yeah, I mean even if it was a first run, I've heard nothing but good things about the freaking Mars jacket Astray. Like that is one of the first Deban kits. Oh,
Judging by the looks of it, it almost looks like it was based off of a metal build.
Yeah, that's what the band's main thing is metal build, metal build, metal build, metal build, metal build.
Because after doing the, I've noticed key differences between the metal build reprint or redos.
Yeah.
And just the regular ones, quality-wise.
Oh, it's night and day on those freaking metal build reprints. I don't know why they do it so well. Like, I need to get my hands on some of the MJH, what was it called? High resolutions and see how well those are done. Because I don't get how Bandai can actually do things terribly. Because I have a 1-to-1 copy of the red frame metal build, and it's terrible. It's actually really terrible of a model of a action figure, technically. It's too top heavy. There's too much metal in the chest.
Gotcha.
Too much metal in the chest for the frame, and it makes him really top heavy.
I gotcha.
Like you would expect it to be actually really bottom heavy, but there's not a lot of metal in the legs.
See, that makes no sense to me.
It's made of mostly composite materials, so the frame is die cast, but not a lot of the other pieces are die cast metal. And what's sad is I can resell that metal bear for probably about either close to what I paid for or almost double, which is about $100.
I mean that'd be your Mars jacket.
Yeah, but that's super rare. There's only a few examples of that I even got made. I kind of like having it, but
tomato.
Yeah, it's still something I can go, haha, not many people actually have this because good luck finding one cheap.
But yeah, after building Deban and Bandai kits, I was like, price-wise, Deban's got it.
Oh, Deban always includes so much shit in the box that you can't.
Exactly, like that Camphor Kai that I built.
Okay, so Donette metal builds, you don't build. They're action figures that are pre-built, hence why they have such a high target value. Real Bandai metal builds they start at 400 plus. And we're talking master grade size metal action figures. And yeah, yeah, even the reprints go a lot. The current one right now is the metal build Dragonics Astray and the metal build Amatsumina Hana. Both those are almost at the $1,200 mark secondhand right now.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no thank you. Whereas you could go buy the 8826, or you could go buy, or wait for them to make probably what's going to be probably the 8828 later on from the band. Or the rarest metal build that Bandai ever made, which is the powered red with sword. The add-on for the there are two different versions. There is the full kit, which has the metal build, the powered red arms, and the sword hilt. Or there's the add-on that just adds the arms and the hilt. Both of those are in the $8 to $2,000 market. If you're lucky, you might find one for $600. If you're lucky. And we're talking, you're actually looking. And they're all going to be secondhand because there is no retail copies anymore. Yeah, it's cool to actually have the metal build sword, which would be actually really fucking cool to have. I mean, it would look really cool, but I'm alright with my 8814 from the band, which does the job just fine and feels perfectly great in the hand for $156 versus an entire week's pay.
I mean, 8822 is an absolutely wonderful build.
Oh,
I know that.
oh, I have my blue frame, and that thing looks amazing, and I cannot wait to build it.
Well, 8822 is the Double O Quanta Full Saber.
Oh, nice.
That's the metal build that I did.
Yes.
And absolutely wonderful. That head, the detail on it, chef's kiss.
Right.
I mean, every part of that thing was chef's kiss. It just being sick with COVID made it really hard to build.
Right.
I mean, y'all heard me. I sounded like absolute death at one point. And there I was still trying to build that thing. I just kind of wish I could repaint the red.
I'm dumb. Right.
Because I'm pretty sure even Bandai would have dropped the ball on that with that metallic red plastic.
Right.
It's got all the swirls in it.
That's like Bandai Blue does that. Double O Blue has really bad swirly freaking plastic. I will say, man, the 8826, if you ever get a chance to grab the Amatsumina Hana, that's a really fun kit, but slightly taxing with that gold coating, but not nearly as bad as a Bandai would be. I like the matte finish they put on it instead of being hyper gloss.
I feel like Hypergloss gets really
fingerprinty. Yes.
I was gonna say very fingerprinty, and it just starts looking real janky.
It does. I know. I have the metal high grade. What is it called? The metal coated high grade Phoenix, and I never want to build that kit ever again, even though I might want to at some point. But I might actually just rebuild it. I have the technology. I could do it. It's just, do I want to? Not really.
I actually picked up my very first kit ever on eBay.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm going to see how much I've improved by building it.
See, that's the biggest thing I want to talk about, like with third-party kits. It's that there is a curve. And I get tired of people sitting there hearing somebody have a bad time with one, and it's like, no. It doesn't just take your time, and it's like, you have to be more patient than what you would think you would actually have to be. And that's what people don't understand.
My big advice is when you're putting it together, go slowly on pieces.
Yes. Yes.
Because you can stretch it out and that thing's not going to stay together.
No, not just that. I mean, that's the whole point I told the Ajax with that, whose brazier, what the fuck is your brazier at? Is, with the, gold frame. I was like, okay, so you have to be really, really careful with this one because it will be really bad with the Hana if you don't take your time. And he kind of didn't believe me about how long the legs were and how many pages there were, and then looked at how many pages there were for just the legs and went, yeah, no, we'll do this later. I'm like, I bet you would.
See, I just want to build an Astray because I'm sitting here and I'm like, I've got, what is that? What is the series with Crossbone? Is that just Crossbone?
Yeah, that's just Crossbones.
So I have Crossbones, I have Wing, I have Unicorn, I have Seed, I have Double O,
Yeah.
Char's Counterattack, Narrative Version, more Seed,
Yeah.
more Unicorn, War in the Pocket, and I'm like, yes, I have, Seed Destiny, and then regular Seed with Strike and Freedom,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
No Astray.
no Astray, I'm missing it.
If you go with the Kai metal build, oh, it's so nice. I have the actual, okay, so to put in perspective, I have the actual metal build,
See, I've come to respect the Deban kits because
oh, sorry, 1 second. I was looking at
All right.
something. No, I was going to say, I actually have the actual metal build, tactical arm, the actual one that goes to the metal builds, because for some reason, USGA had it. And, yeah, it's fairly expensive. I mean, I paid like 160 for it, close to that, just for a weapons add-on. That alone can pay for that model kit.
there was I hate to say it, but there was something that USA Gundam Store had that no one else did, at least for a little while. I don't know if others have gotten it,
Uh-huh.
but it's for the master grade. I want to say it's the Barbatos,
Yeah.
and it's a metal frame.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of people are getting, they're doing a lot of that for a lot of model kits now, apparently.
Freedom 2.0.
Sotheby's getting one, too.
Verka new got one, which
Right.
I'm gonna be honest, that thing needs Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I got the MGX. I wanted to see if the bad stories were true. I don't know. Did you have a bad time on it, done it? I don't know. A lot of people have had issues with that model kit. I know from my own people alone, they've had their own problems with it.
Which one?
The MGX.
I've heard it is a hand grenade. I can't confirm that.
I
but
actually
I've
have
heard
the metal. I have the actual interframe for Barbie. I just haven't ever bought one yet. I've had a couple offers on it because the dot matrix. What is it called? The dot matrix interframe isn't made anymore.
Looks like USGA has sold out of them.
Yeah, Zimbo's Mojo. Oh. Let's see. I don't know Ziggurat. I don't know. Okay, so that's where the Mojo is. So where's the guy I have to kill for the eye? That's just for the sacrifice.
They have the red Astray weapon set ×4. So 4
Oh,
katanas.
yeah, it's for the real grade. Yes.
No, they have it for 1/100th as well.
Really? Because last time I thought I saw it as the.
They have 1/144th and 1/100th in stock.
Ooh, neat. Too bad I'm
As
not
well as-
building another red frame at the moment.
They also have the Strike Bazooka plus Astray Buku.
Nice. Oh, the Baku, yo.
They also have the WM model modified parts.
Yep, which that's
for
the
both
third
red and
frame.
blue.
Yep. Those things are hand grenades. They are fairly hard.
Of course, everyone's gotten the mobile
Stonehead
gin
with
in
a ruby
stock.
eye. Oh, there's a statue I'm supposed to take a ruby eye out of.
I'm still contemplating waiting like another week or so and going to my Hobby Lobby and picking up Grandpa 1.5.
Ah,
Getting
nice.
that 40% off. I mean,
Right.
it'd be a like $30
Oh.
at that point.
Okay, so Donna, you haven't built it yet. So the big issue that I've heard with the MGX is that unfortunately that ribbon cable is a not fun thing to have to deal with.
They pull them.
That's the biggest problem I've heard with that thing.
I bet that's a pre-order. Wow, that is a bestseller. The Full Mechanics Aerial Gundam.
It's because they sold like 4 of them.
It's on pre-order, and I'm just like, second quarter. I would see that probably fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that one.
I kind of want it just because I like the way that unit looks in the anime.
Right. I just don't know with the Full Mechanics line. That's the problem I have.
I'm a little worried about that one because
Right.
I'm not gonna say that, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah. It just might not be up to what you think it might be.
What it should be for, a main pro tag unit.
Let me see it. I need to look at that one.
There it is. Metal parts for a new Gundam Verka frame.
Max, I'm going to destroy you.
So there's that one.
God, where is this stupid eye?
Where is it? Where are the other frames? I guess they're out of stock now.
Where is that stupid eye? God damn it. I'm big cogwheel up at the tower, right?
Oh, that's
Cogwheel
the
using the sear, big glowing on top of the temple. Oh, those I'm probably going to buy a couple sets of because I might be adding those to King. Because it says that you can add it to a strike, which means if you can add it to a strike, that means you should be able to add it to a stray.
I mean, in theory, you should, because it does have.
Or I'll make it.
Point. I mean, there's that option too.
Or I'll make it work.
Ooh, they have MG Red Frame Kai in stock for $60.
That's not bad.
No, not at all. Considering eBay is like $10 to $17 more on average.
Right.
Before shipping.
There we go.
And I mean, they do flat rate shipping, so it's $30 or $70 after shipping.
Right.
That's not bad at all. But
yeah, the Calamity. I keep hearing bad things about that. Even my favorite reviewer does it too. Where, yeah, not the best.
See, I have heard some very, very mixed reviews on the Calamity.
Right.
I've heard some people say it was an absolutely wonderful build, and then some people are like, "Oh, well, it was just derpy."
So there's one reviewer I like because he's no thrills. He literally does not do the whole, "Hi, I'm the guy Kosu, and hello, and welcome to my video." No, it's straightforward. Have you ever watched Jabman? Can't remember what the fuck his numbers are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like his reviews because it's, I built this, I did this, I detailed it at the same time. It fucking sucked or it fucking was good. Love it. Straightforward to the window.
That's how it should be.
Yep.
I'll be the first one to tell you I'm not a fan of all the frilliness. I want the review.
Yeah, you basically want me going like, this is 1 minute. I either hated it or I did not love it. I absolutely love this model kit. Go buy it now.
That's actually why I've been working on some videos for the master grade full cloth.
Yo, right?
And I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. I'm just trying to make it sound less salty.
Yes, put the salt on there. I mean, shit, I have my own issues with the new Verka, even though everyone's like, it's so great. It's like, no, it was not.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, I think that thing was absolute trash.
Hated every second of it. And I'm the idiot putting lights inside of the fucking goddamn hunting falcon and going, It's only hard because I'm making it hard. Really, everything's going together great. It's just me being stupid and putting things in places they shouldn't be.
I was just terrified with the new Gundam that, like, when I went to put that inner frame crap together, the green psycho frame.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even put the decals behind them because I tried one and I couldn't even get it in.
Oh, yeah. No, what's worse is that shit broke on mine. I had a couple of those things because they're so small and they're made of polycarbonate. Break. And I kind of had an aneurysm. I'm like, okay, great.
Like I ended up pulling that one sticker back out and just putting the pieces in, and I was like, you know what, good enough.
Yeah, kind of did the same thing. No, what I hate worse is that that is one of my most expensive models in my collection, just on its own. And I absolutely hate it.
Jeez.
I'm almost $700 into that kit. I know for a fact it's 200 hours, so because I had to time my time on that. It's 200 hours, plus I was already $300+ in on parts before I even started on that. So yeah, I was. I hate that it's one of my most expensive ones. Like it even topples freaking big boy 148s with how much it cost. The sheer number of LEDs and freaking oh my god, time put in on it. Ugh.
I want to redo the new Gundam.
Right.
Like I want to buy a new one and redo it now that I know what to look out for.
Yeah.
And put LED, like actually put LEDs in it.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. There's no room. There's no room. I made it work, but there's just not enough room.
Well, the big one is like, for me, the eyes.
The eyes are actually the easy part.
I know. I want the eyes and some of the pieces on, like, the body because there's that huge cavity in there.
Yeah,
And I
you
wanna
can
fill it
do
up.
it. I will just say you'll hate yourself because that's what I did. And I was like, I hate this. I absolutely. If they just didn't compromise the body for that stupid fucking puck light, would have been fine. Would have been absolutely fine. Honestly, do you want me to know how mad I am at myself, freaking Casey? You want to know how mad I am at myself? I built my RG size being new back when I was sick with COVID. Nice. I was so mad at myself that I hyped up the Sazabi freaking bust, thinking it was going to be such a difficult kit because it's special and it's got all those special things on it, that I did it in a month and had no issues. And the only thing wrong with it right now is I've been too lazy to go and do the decals for it. I thought that kit was going to take 2, maybe 3 months long to do because of how big those models are and how complex they can be and how I have to design the whole lighting and wiring. That was so easy to do. I was like, huh, that was easier than the unicorn, and the unicorn was pretty okay. It just was stupid on lighting. The new ruined doing what I do because of how bad it was. Like I would tell you to go do what I did to the freaking the high new real grade before I tell you to do anything with the freaking or do the real grade. I hear nothing but good things about the real grade. And if the real grade's anything like the high new, way better because it's actually well engineered. If you're still there, I don't know. You're still here, but might be muted.
I must have hit that button.
Oh, nice. I was like, I do not hear anything coming out in your mouth hole.
But yeah, I'll say I've heard nothing but good things about the high new real grade.
I have too, and I have not built it. But after doing the high new real grade, I could actually probably say the new real grade is probably actually pretty fucking good. Okay, so I did the high new after I had done the new, and I was scared. I was like, I am traumatized from doing the freaking new, and I'm just like, I have ambitions way too high for the high new, and I didn't think I could do it. I did everything I planned to do on the freaking high new, including making the freaking effect part, which was repurposed from a Strike Freedom.
We'll say I've not been looking forward to doing this decals on the Sandrock Supernova because I really don't want to pull it back apart.
Pull back apart how?
Pull the shoulder pauldrons with the cape off and pull the shields off and
Okay.
stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I
It's
mean,
a bit of a glass bomb. Had I known that pieces just like to fall off randomly.
did you glue all the parts? That's what I would say.
I glued several of the pieces, but I did miss some because I'm not gonna say I was in a rush. They fit perfect and I didn't think about it.
Okay.
But
Really?
when you start moving it, it just kind of falls off.
I'm surprised Max says the High New needs more color. Like, I really don't feel that on the High New. I feel the High New is like one of the best color separated kits they've done ever. But that could just be me.
I know. I'm thinking about getting another Crossbones full cloth.
Yeah.
And modifying the full cloth system to make it actually right and gluing it together after painting it.
Right.
Because
didn't parse the RG.
There are pieces on it that I can 100% say they don't fit.
Right. The MGG Gundam and RGG Gundam. Yeah. So the effect parts would be pretty easy to do stuff with. When it comes to LEDs, I will say this, Donut. The hardest part is realizing that you might break it. And that you have to come to terms that if you fuck it up, it's broken forever. And that you have to come to terms with that. That if I break this, especially on the one like I'm working on Hunting Falcon, which is a Supernova model kit, I had to keep telling myself, it's going good so far. We haven't broken nothing, because if I break it, I am going to be out a ton of cash getting another one. Because there are no replacement parts. Third-party kits are the one thing that you have to be super confident in what you're doing. Because if you're not, and you let your guard down for even just a tiny little bit, that's when you're going to break something and hate yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when you're going to get really angry and not like third parties. Because you broke something. And you're going to blame the model kit for it. And I see it all the damn time. And then I see what they did, and it's like, yeah, that's exactly what I did my first time. oh, man. Like what you said about the Sandrock. I'm like, yeah, Sandrock's a hard kit. Glue everything. Same thing with the DM Death Scythe. If I had applied those logics, I'd probably actually like the Supernova Sandrock a little bit better. Because I've gone back and looked at it. I'm like, yeah, I should have just done glued here, 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 here. And this kit would probably be really actually pretty good.
Yeah, like on the regular shoulder pauldron, the white pieces on the
Yes,
edges,
they fall off all the damn time. Yes, they do.
glue them.
Glue them down. Yep.
I don't know if they've revised that casting, but that was the only major issue I've had with them.
Right.
That and the head comb.
Oh, here, actually, I can show you what I use done at. So I actually have some sitting on my desk. I have the pink sitting on my desk. I use Bowerful 602s. I've been using them for over 5 years now. I like them because they come pre-wired. The wires are colored. They are enamel-based copper wiring. They have some of the strongest wires that you can use. His claim to fame is that they'll hold a soda can. A full soda can. And they do have a high failure rate. If you're not smart with your soldering, like I did not too long ago, there goes a pad, there goes an LED. Better get ready to put another one in. But they're really great. They're really bright. I love them. If you've seen any of my work, those are exactly what I use exclusively. I've been using them for years. I like the size. I like the color. I like the wiring because the wiring is very tolerant. I can move my model kits. They're not getting snagged on anything. They're copper wiring, so it's strong. You can pose and move things without having to worry about, oh no, did that get snagged on that and rip the freaking floppy ass wire out? Or did it tear the LED off the freaking peg? Nah, usually they ain't going nowhere. And the wireless ones are actually pretty large and fairly expensive. The wireless base alone costs more than the entirety of building one of my kits. They're usually like a couple $100. Yes, you can build one from scratch if you actually know how to do that. And you could use the wireless LEDs. There's nothing stopping you from doing them. I just do it my way because it's cheaper. And I actually enjoy the habit of soldering things. I don't know why. Maybe I'm also just weird and like the smell of burning my brain cells out with freaking solder. Hasn't stopped me yet, but yeah.
Maybe you're just a glutton for punishment.
I am a glutton for punishment. I also don't see the near field transmission of those wireless LEDs working as great as they look. There may be interference due to how much plastic is on there. They could also not fit. I've looked at the size and dimensions. Don't like it. They're fairly too large compared to my 602s. So I fairly stick with the tiny LEDs because they're really awesome to use and I haven't had any issues. And usually you can diagnose issues. That's the biggest thing I like about it. They're redundant to where a wireless LED might break and you're going to have to go back through and figure out what happened. Where as long as you wire everything, I wire all my stuff in parallel, not series. Parallel is where you're just increasing the amperage as you add more things to it instead of increasing the voltage, which is series. I run parallel also because it's more simpler to trace back what's going wrong because there can be one LED out, but the whole string doesn't go out because they're all wired in parallel. Makes it a lot easier of diagnosing, oh, I fucked up that one because that one's not lighting up, but all the rest are lighting up, so everything's already ready to go. It's just we had one mess up. It's actually kind of the opposite of what an engineer does. This is what engineering should be, is redundancy.
Oh, let's put this bolt in this way, and oh, now you have to
Oh,
get the whole
Casey,
subframe.
you're not part of the gaming group. We don't have you in the gaming group. You should be. I was working on something today that is going to cost my company thousands of dollars for one part. And
Lord.
yeah, let's just say it's highly damageable. And they expect basically teenagers to not break it.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, that's what we all said. We went,
All I hear is wish in one hand.
Oh, and they kept trying to. So, kind of our claim to fame right now, Security schools are that great. Aren't or are that great. It's really easy. Just find like an SD. Start with SDs. That's really where I would say to start with is SDs. Find an SD kit like the Son Goku line. Start fucking around with them and then just build your skills up from there. I did a lot of SDs before I really was starting to get really good with the 602s.
SDs are very, very spacious inside.
They are, and then from SDs move your way up to high grades, and then from high grades move your way up to whatever you want to do. Because I actually really like, that's where I love how people are like, why do you like high grades? There is so much room to put wires in.
There's so much room for activities.
There is. Oh my god. You don't even want to know what I have to do to real grades to get wires put in. Oh my god, there's so much drilling. It's like real grades. Why do you have to be so terrible?
You ready to see a no grade with an LED in it?
That would be fucking hilarious because of the fact that there's just nothing in there but an empty shell.
Exactly. I'm actually getting the Baldwin Arms kit.
Nice.
For the single and double joints as well as the ball sockets. That way I can make this thing actually move the way it's supposed to.
Oh, okay. So your soldering skills are great. Okay. I was a lighting engineer and loved the hate. There you go. Yeah. If you can solder, man, you'll be great with doing LED work. It's more just you actually have to think about what you're doing, and you also have to be careful with how you're soldering. Right now, I've been getting more bold than I used to, and I keep doing. How can I put it in a good way? More complex shit than I used to, and I'm having to make sure that I insulate my wires as I solder because usually it's either I'm close to the diode or I'm really, really close to the plastic and I have to insulate as I solder so that way I don't melt things or desolder the pads, which doesn't always work, as evident on last Saturday.
So I got to get me some green stuff.
Oh.
is, the green stuff, modeling clay
Yeah.
or modeling.
Modeling
Shit.
putty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the neck piece. So you know how the no grades are just a solid, like double ball joint neck piece that's absolute trash.
Yes. Yes, I do.
I have. So when I bought Helios, it came with 2 neck pieces. One was for freedom, and I'm assuming one was for like. What's the chest? Double X, I think is the chest on that one.
Yeah.
So you have 2 different neck pieces, and only one of them works.
Yeah.
And it's a double joint on the one that doesn't work with it. I was like, okay, I can use this for something. So I just stowed it away in a parts box.
Nice.
I have so many parts. It's kind of ridiculous. It borders the absurd. I wish I had a way to make the ankle joint a little bit better on this thing. I wonder. I might have an idea for that. I need to dig through my parts box.
Yeah.
That'll be a lot of scribing though on those legs. Worth it. Worth it. Just gotta remind myself that, Vlad.
Yeah.
I'm a better builder than I was in 2001.
Right. I have to keep telling myself that I'm better than what I was just not too long ago. I hear that.
I built this kit originally in 2001. It is the Heavy Arms Custom No Grade.
Right.
Well, they called it a high grade back then, but we both know better. Because on the boxes it literally said HG.
Oh yeah, no. It was literally them making stupid things that don't work.
Exactly. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, well, I don't know who made this kit, but they did a really good job because this is a 100% clear kit. Like even the polycaps are clear on this Vlad.
Nice.
So I was like, hey, I can do LEDs for the eyes. And that's where I got the idea for it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do LEDs.
Right.
As well as fix this horrendous torso. God, this thing is horrible. Hey, let me make a short, fat Gundam.
So happy just to be able to build the Judge with little issues. Yeah, the Judge has really great quality control other than a few things that went wrong with them, but not the worst model kits you could ever go for. There are worse ones from Bandai alone that you could still get that they make today. Cough, cough, high resolution, cough, cough. Oh, God. Even the half-decent high resolutions are not worth the freaking money they were made for. The high-res kits were a pipe dream of making the bridge between metal build and model kit, and they didn't work well because they cheaped out on all the parts. It's like, how do you make it worse? Oh, I'm just gonna not do anything.
I already see my first modification, Vlad.
Uh-huh.
This thing is getting probably another 2 millimeters added to the lower torso.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
As well as I'm going to cut the tabs off and make it a ball and socket joint.
There you go.
That way it has some movability, because right now this thing has 0 movability. That torso will only move at the waist. Ugh. God, the quality of no grades. This stuff is the stuff of nightmares.
Might actually be a track there. And let's see. Nope, it is. No, that was not right. Yeah, looking up. Province rules all right. I'll have to jump out. 10:30. Have to do laundry. Yeah, I hear that, dude. Yeah, I'm just here for a little bit tonight. Everyone was a little bit busy today. I don't blame them. Let's see. Do those count as undead or do they count? No.
Oh, I can't believe I'm rewatching this anime.
Well, which one?
My Hero Academia.
Ah, nice.
I've not kept up with it, so I'm watching it from the beginning.
Ah,
It's so funny. This is like the second episode or third episode, I think, and they're
yeah,
doing the hero trials to get into the school.
yeah.
And that girl, she uses her power, and next thing you know, she looks like she's about to barf, and then they show rainbow, and I'm like, oh. It's just like, oh my gosh. She uses her power and she gets a tummy ache.
Yeah. Well, not everyone gets the fun powers.
Well, I mean, he just destroyed both his legs and his right arm.
Right? That does not sound like fun.
Oh.
As somebody who does not seem to be having as much problems I'm supposed to have at my age, because TikTok keeps lying about it. It's like, at 30, you should be dying. And it's like, no, I'm not. What's wrong with you people? Did you do stupid stuff while you were younger? Because I'm not having these problems you seem to have.
Right. I feel like I had like half the problems that these people think when I was younger. Now I'm kind of busted up, but
Yeah, but you're not falling apart by just standing. That's what they keep acting like. It's like at 30, you shouldn't be playing video games or standing. I do all that, plus I have a job where I have to pretty much be in peak physical fit every day. If I don't, I won't be able to do it.
it's one of those, what's wrong with this?
Right? Yeah, I don't have a desk job. I have to sit there and actually do work.
Yet your job probably makes more than half the desk jobs out here.
Probably. I mean, cough, cough. Made almost $400 off 8.5 hours. So, haha, cough, cough.
Right?
Yeah, my time and a half. Ooh, boy. I like the idea of it, but I don't like picking up other people's work. Don't get me wrong, money's nice, but also not having to do it is fine too.
I wish my business would pick up more, because I feel like people are not taking my business seriously because it's so small right now.
Yeah.
Because that's the problem I've been having with, your project.
Yep.
Well, what's your yearly revenue? And it's like, oh crap.
Nah.
Because they don't want to work with somebody who's so small time.
Yeah, they want the big manufacturers and all this other fun stuff.
And again, that's literally the only reason I told you just, hold on until
Yeah.
I can get some stuff lined up. Because
Oh yeah. Nah, and if we have to end up scrapping it, we'll just put it on the back burner for next time.
I mean, I can always build you something else
Oh
if you
yeah.
want. Because
Ah,
I can get pretty much anything else, but custom manufactured is a different story.
right.
They just don't like me.
Yeah. No, I do need to go to Silverbrook.
Oh, I've been trying to build a new magic deck because
Ooh.
somebody decided to make me very, very angry.
Does it start with an N?
No, it doesn't. It's a local guy. He decided
Mm.
um, that he was going to trash talk one of my decks that, it's a consistent turn 6, turn 7 win.
Yeah.
And in Commander, that's still respectable. That's considered medium to high power.
Mm.
And he's like, oh, well, you can't be bringing a CEDH, which is like a power level 10 plus, to the board
Right.
or to the table. I was like, dude, this might be a 7 or 8 at the high end. And that's assuming that everything plays perfect. I was like, you're literally grasping at straws here, and he got me kicked from the table because he got everyone convinced. And I'm like, okay, you all want to see some disgusting power? I'll show you disgusting power.
Yeah.
I will become that guy.
That sounds like my Murloc deck from Hearthstone that I always make people cry over.
I am doing red, blue, white
Nice.
stacks,
Nice.
which essentially means that I'm going to be the IRS man. They're going to pay their taxes.
Ah.
And when I say taxes, I'm going to be like, oh, you want to attack me? Well, that's per creature you need to tap 6 mana and pay 2 life. I'm going to be that guy. Oh, you want to counter something? Well, I mean, you got to pay 2. I'm literally going to make their decks not run
Yeah.
because I'm just a nice person. Okay, I'm still alive. I was like, wait a minute, did I just get struck down?
No.
Did I get the lightning bolt?
Not yet, apparently.
But when you trash a deck that I've been working on since, let's see here. Not Baldur's Gate. So October of 2020 is when I started working on this deck. So it's been 2 years. But when you want to talk about how it's just, so broken and everything, I'm like, dude, I've never seen a 2-color elf deck that's CEDH tier.
Yeah.
I've seen mono green, but it doesn't even run like an elf deck. This one is truly elf tribal, so yeah, I decided to get a little nasty.
That.
It is what it is, though. I won't apologize. Oh, my chest. I got heartburn like crazy tonight.
Oh, shit.
I'm turning into an old man.
Nah. I'll get it too if I eat too much spicy shit.
Well, see, that's the problem. I've not had anything spicy.
Then it's acid reflux.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's genetic. That's not old man syndrome. That's genetics.
I'm the only one in my family that has it, which is the sad part.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the army did this to me.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Because before the army, I had a cast iron stomach. I could eat anything and not have an issue. Now, on the other hand, I look at something that could potentially give me heartburn, and I've got heartburn.
Right?
I'm so over it, to be honest. The army did a number to me, and I'm not gonna say I'm gonna give up, but I'm not happy.
Right.
And now they're trying to give me 100% non-working, which means I'd have to shut down my business
Ah.
because I'm not
Nah, you
allowed to
don't.
have a job. I mean, I would still do stuff for friends, but I wouldn't be able to make quote-unquote money off of
Right.
it. But I mean, 100% non-working is like another almost $1,500 on top of what I'm making. Plus, my son could go to school for free. My wife could go back to school for free.
Damn.
And, you know, I get all the good parking spots.
That too.
Not saying that I would take them because, let's face it, I'm stubborn.
Right.
I'm probably one of the most stubborn people you'll ever meet. As long as I am able to walk, I'm going to continue to walk. Also, they get medical for free then. The only thing we'd have to pay for is dental, which $120 for the family.
Right. That's nice.
I mean, dental is dirt cheap. Medical is what gets you.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, medical is ridiculous. Between medical and dental, we were going to pay over $400 a month.
Ooh. Goddamn.
Yeah, and none of us are in really bad shape, and that was with me off of the medical. The only thing I was taking was dental. Because the VA doesn't provide it. Go
Right.
figure. Let's do Desperate Ritual. Sorry, talking to myself a little bit.
Oh, no, you're good.
Going through and picking out what stuff I need for this deck. That's not a bad one, but that's a bit too slow.
Hmm. All right. Where are we at? And I have to go all the way back over there. Damn it.
Interesting. I'll take that. I'm all about the cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got 31 cards in my cart, and right now I'm sitting at like almost $70.
Oh, nice.
And that's with some really, really stupid expensive ones.
Right.
Like, I think my most expensive one is almost $20.
Oh, trust me, I have 2 cards sitting on my desk that I would love to play in a get deck, but oh my god, putting those in a deck ever in my life again. I think I
I
would
went
get slapped hard.
I went and picked up a foil borderless double masters doubling season.
Oh, nice.
$154 card. I still had to pay $20 over what my store credit was to get it.
Damn.
Was it worth it? Definitely. It was worth every single penny.
Right?
I mean, the card is beautiful, and I can now say I officially own one.
Yep, that's what I say too. I have
But it
two
sits in my binder.
G-Maxes sitting. I have 2 G-Max Charizards sitting on my desk right now.
Oh, I would be putting those in a binder or something.
Oh, they're in hard polycarbonate right now.
Ah, even better.
One's also shiny.
So are you ready for this?
Yo.
My son bought, what was that set? Fusion Strike. My
Yeah.
wife bought him an Elite Trainer box.
Yeah.
And you know what the most expensive card from that set is? The
Fusion.
Gengar VMAX Alternate Art Secret.
Yo. There you go.
He pulled it.
Nice.
I have seen people open $13,000 worth of that product and only pull one. He gets a $40 Elite Trainer box and pulls it.
Nice.
I'm just sitting here and I'm like, $170 card. This kid, I wish I could have him go buy me some lottery tickets.
Right. That's what happened with the Shining Fates box we bought. I was kind of getting bummed. I was like, we haven't got shit from these. And then I what was it? Last pack pulled Shining Charizard, Shiny G-Max out of it. We're like, okay, goddamn. Start talking shit, get hit.
It was like, hey, you want to talk shit about me? Here you go. Smack in the face.
Oh yeah. Now the worst one is God, what is it? It's not Fusion Strike. Which one is it? Vivid Voltage hates us. Have not got any money out of Vivid Voltage at all.
My son got the secret rare Pikachu VMAX.
Nice.
Like I said, that kid has freaking luck for days.
Right?
Me, on the other hand, might as well forget about it. I bought a booster box of Dominaria United,
Yeah.
and the best card I pulled was Liliana the Veil, which right now is sitting at like $30.
Damn.
Yeah. I didn't even come close to making my money back out of a box.
Damn.
So I kind of cried a little bit.
What was it? The Pokemon Go boxes were absolutely terrible.
They printed so many of them that there's not really much worth anything in them.
How is it? It's the Radiant Charizards, and then there's a Mewtwo, which I do have, that are the rarest cards out of that deck. But other than that, everything else is kind of worthless out of the Pokemon Go one.
The secret rare Mewtwo V-Star is $43.19.
Yes, I have that one, but there's also a different one.
That's the most expensive card in the set currently. And then you have Mewtwo V alternate full art, Dragonite V-Star Secret, Mewtwo V-Star Secret, and then Radiant Charizard is only $24 now.
Yeah,
25.
he went down because they made so many of them.
Yeah, like I said, the only one that is actually worth money is that V-Star Secret.
I'm trying to remember which one it is. It was pretty high up there. Let me see if I can find it.
And it has to be the rainbow foil because you have number 79 and number 86 for the Mewtwo V-Star, and you want the number 79.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, well, yeah, that one went down. Number 72 was the highest one at one point on the Pokemon Go. Yep, that one. Yeah, it was at $90. It's down to 32 now. God damn. That used to be actually pretty expensive.
Let's see what this one's. Lightly played, $43.19 is the cheapest price currently.
Not bad. Just devalues how much money I had out of that one.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Liliana the Veil. When I pulled it, it was a $60 card. Now it's down to $30.
Yeah, I think what is it? Since they've been putting so much freaking goddamn Shining Fates, Charizard's gone down a lot. Because they did a reprint on Shining Fates not too long ago.
Um, yeah, they must have. Let's see here.
Yeah, Shining Fates. Actually, no, it's up. It's actually back up to 100 again. It was below 100. But the
What's
champion's
crazy?
path is actually lower than it should be. It should be 300. It's at 178.
What's crazy is my son went to McDonald's and got the Pokemon cards there.
Uh-huh.
He went twice, and both times he pulled a foil Pikachu, which is the most expensive card from the set, at
Nice.
$2.23.
Damn.
Pays for like a third of the Happy Meal now.
Right.
It's ridiculous. Let's see here. So Lapras is 4 cents. Oh my gosh. He pulled 2 foil Pikachus. Lapras, Ladybug. Yeah, he didn't make anything worth, worth anything from that, but we still put them in there because they'll eventually go back up.
Oh, yeah. It's Pokemon cards. They'll go back up sometime.
I will not look forward to the trick or trade Pokemon TCG cards going up in price ever.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, those
'Cause
are worthless, basically. They're just there for fun. I bought one bag of those. Even though Wifey begged me, like, oh, I just want to give them out. Like, who's going to come? There's no one who lives in our place who's going to come to our door.
Well, I mean, you could open them for yourself because you get
Oh, I
Gengar,
did.
Mewtwo,
I
Darkrai.
opened all of them. I have so many Gengars, you have no idea.
Oh no, I do because we bought one for my son and we pulled like 2 play sets.
Nice.
It was kind of ridiculous.
I have so many freaking things from that.
Let's see here. Lost Origin. So Aerodactyl V alternate full art is the most expensive from Lost Origin. No, Giratina V full art alternate.
Oh, I should look. Let me see. Let's see. How much is N going for again?
From
Oh, I don't.
Lost Origin, Giratina V alternate full art is 220 or 215 right now at the low.
Nice. I have one trainer card that's worth a ton of money that I didn't know I had. And I have to go and search just one letter. It has to be N because that's literally what the card. It's the N trainer card. I don't even remember how much it goes for right now. I'm trying to pull it up because I have to just keep scrolling till I hit the ends on my freaking goddamn card app. Can't remember what he's going for. I literally almost cried when I remember I used to keep him in a stack of don't think these are worth anything cards.
I know that feeling. God, that thing is so cheap. Where is it? Is it shining? Celestial Storm. There it is. My Rayquaza GX full art is $18 right now.
Nice. I have the End support cards, End supporter from Noble Victories, number 101. And it goes for how much? $52. It's actually down from where it used to be. It used to be over 100.
Jeez.
Yeah, for a trainer. The funniest card I pulled out was I pulled a weird water energy from a pack one time. I'm like, that's a weird water energy. How much is it? It's worth $40. The secret rare water energy. It's like, cool. Awesome. Didn't know an energy card could be worth so much damn money.
Oh yeah. There's some like the original series. Let's see here. Is it base set Shadowless is the most expensive set? Yeah, base set Shadowless is the most expensive set currently. And what are their energies going for? I mean, the energies have been printed a million times, but like they start at 5 cents, but market price is like
Oh yeah.
6.75, 8.07, 8.55, 15.69,
I
and
don't
if
even
you get
want
the
to.
double colorless, it's like $25.
Right. No, dude, I don't even want to know how much fucking like random 10-cent cards I have now. I had a little. Now I have way too much. I
Let's
have
see.
elite boxes all over the house now.
Let's go near mint. Near mint Charizard, first edition holofoil, $11,000.
Wish I had, never could, because I was a poor boy from a poor family. Never got a chance to actually buy cards like a freaking rich person could.
I had a second edition Charizard, which
Nice.
so base set 2. Let's go with near mint to see what near mint one from that would be. On the high end is only $400, and that is a CGC 8 out of 10.
Nice.
So I mean, it's not worth a lot of money, and of course, I was a young kid, so we both know what kind of
Mm-hmm.
shape that card was
Yeah,
in by
yeah,
the time it
yeah.
left my possession.
I had an original first edition Dark Charizard non-holographic, and those are actually worth a lot of money nowadays.
Now, is it Gym Challenge? Okay, so this one is worth some money, and I wish I would have held on to it.
Uh-huh.
Early prints of this card have a fighting symbol instead of the fire type symbol. Also, energy is misspelled with a lowercase e instead of a capital E.
Yeah, so they're even considered error print cards. Neat.
Yeah, so a damaged one is $70 for an
Damn.
unlimited. Let's go first edition foil. Near mint. $1,200.
God damn.
On the high end, the low end is almost 800.
I don't have anything like that. And really, no, keep going.
I wish I had kept some of these cards, because like that one, I had Rocket's Zapdos, Sabrina's Alakazam, Erica's Venusaur.
A Blaine's freaking Arcanine. Yeah.
I mean, it's not expensive on the low end, but the high end is like...
Yeah.
Let's go first edition near mint. First edition near mint with the misprints
Yo.
is $1,000.
Oh, man. To not be... okay, so that's kind of like my comic book addiction that I used to have. You know, I sold a Spider-Man 300 for like 2 times what I paid for, right? When I had to sell it.
If you get the chance to make money,
I was forced to because I had a traffic ticket I had to pay for. My wife still hates that I had to go to work that day because I was forced to go in when I was supposed to be off. And ended up getting in a fucking accident in my work vehicle and getting a ticket for it.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then I had to sell a Spider-Man 300. First copy, rated out of 7 when I bought it, sold it as an 8.
I had an accident while I was in the army.
Yeah.
I was backing out of a parking spot in my wife's Mustang, and a guy bumped the bumper of my car, and he threw an absolute fit. Because I was already almost all the way out of my parking spot, and he's the one that bumped me.
Right.
The MP tried to, write it off as my fault. I'm like, I had come to a complete stop.
Right.
Because by the time I pulled out, I had saw him. I stopped. He did not. He was not paying any attention.
Right.
I'm like, had it been my fault, I probably would have been hit more on the side.
Yeah.
Or more than likely hit him more on the side. But the fact that the front of his bumper contacted the rear corner of my wife's car's bumper. I was like, I fought it, and I actually won.
Damn. Nice.
I got my leadership in on it, and I proved to him. I was like, look, I used to do this shit for a living.
Ha.
I was like, not only that, look at the damage or lack thereof. I'm like, I was able to wipe off what was on his bumper with my hand because it was just a dust transfer. It was that small of a bump. And I'm like, he was trying to get money out of my insurance company, and I know he was.
Right.
And I'm like, not only that, I went to the MP station right afterwards. He never showed.
Yeah.
I was like, uh-huh. This is exactly why I came here. And I gave him my information. I'm like, I'll meet you at the MP station after work. That way we can get it all sorted out. He never showed up. And then they were like, well, you showed up, so... And they took pictures of the car, and they're like, well, it looks like it was your fault. I'm like, no. No, it wasn't. I'm like, when you have a lifted F-150 beside you and you can't see, you back out slowly. And he just so happened to hit my rear bumper. Not my fault.
Right?
Because when you can't see until you pass their bumper, you are past the point of no return.
Right?
I was not a happy camper on that day. And then a couple of weeks later, I ended up getting a speeding ticket being in a school zone, and I didn't know I was in a school zone.
Ah.
Colorado has some weird school.
Oh, Texas does the same thing. Trust me. They are less than a block wide most of the damn time.
Exactly. And then they have this little tiny sign that you can't see.
Yep. And, you know, they also want you going 20 on a 30-mile-an-hour road. And it's like, I'm already going 30. Can you not?
Shoot, in Colorado, it went from 45 to 20.
Oh, God.
They got me for 13 over in a school zone.
Yeah, because you probably weren't paying attention because it's so probably short that you wouldn't even know.
Well, had my leadership just left me alone to let me do my ACAP stuff, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Right.
Because they were like, well, you need to stop what you're doing and you need to leave. You need to unenroll yourself and you need to get back, get in your uniform, get here because we're going to the field. And I'm like, you all do realize that you're interfering with something that I've had scheduled since before this training.
Right.
I was like, it's going to take me another couple of months. And add insult to injury, as I was getting out, they put me on every single staff duty.
Yeah.
So every 24-hour shift they could, which was like every other day, every other CQ, or it was like staff duty, then CQ, then staff duty, then CQ over and over again.
Oh, shit.
And then they tried to make me come into work while I was clearing. Like I was turning in stuff, getting signatures, running around the post like a chicken with his head cut off, doing all that crap. I ended up losing it on them. I'm like,
I can see that.
I was like, I will turn your asses into the Inspector General so fast your heads will spin. Leave me alone. Let me get out. I don't want to hear it anymore. I literally was on leave, walked in uniform, had a beard and everything. They're like, that's not in regulation. I'm like, I don't care. I'm on freaking leave. Still clearing. Here's my papers. Have a good day.
Right.
Walked out. The first sergeant's like, you can't talk to us that way. I pulled my uniform off. I'm like, guess what? The second I got my DD-214, the second I handed you all that paperwork, I'm done with the United States Army. Flipped him off, turned around and walked away, out of the uniform completely. They tried to cancel my leave, and they're like, yeah, you can't do that unless you want to do more paperwork to pay out like 75 days.
Oh, goddamn.
And that's literally over 2 months of pay on one check. And like, S1 was like, yeah, you realize that's a massive amount of paperwork to cancel his leave at this point.
Yeah, right.
Because he can just look at you all and be like, I've got my DD-214, you all can't touch me. Because legally I was no longer a soldier.
Right.
Even though I was still enlisted for another, like, I had to sell, what was it, 30 days?
Ah.
So I could only take 45 days of leave. Because I was basically at the use or lose moment.
Yeah.
They were about to take like 45 days and not pay him out to me.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, that's how the army does it. Oh, you've accrued, 80, 90 days. Yeah, we're going to take leave from you because we don't think you should have that much. Well, then, how about you give us some days off for Christ's sake?
Yeah, right.
It's one of those you all are y'all are fishing at this point. Y'all are really fishing. Oh God, my chest.
Oh, I heard that. Ow.
Yeah, I got the crud. Not only did the weather change drastically, but the farmers are all starting to bring in their soybeans.
Ah.
Yeah.
No, what time is it? Okay, it's 11. How long have I been going for? Hour and a half? Not bad. Computer, shut up.
Oh gosh, I'm losing my mind building this deck, Vlad. I'm gonna tell you.
Sounds like it. You can't even form sentences.
I'm trying to be I'm trying to be nice, but I'm trying to be evil at the same time, and the two are not mixing.
Ah. Nice.
Not only that, it's also 12:10 at night, and I've been up since like 5:30 this morning.
I hear that.
So I'm feeling a bit
Groggy.
Feeling it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is rough. Not only that, I keep putting stuff in my cart, and every now and then I'll have something sell out from under me, and I'm like, crap.
Ah.
Ooh. Ooh, that felt weird.
Uh-oh.
The heartburn's getting to me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this is not good.
I'm telling you, go to bed. Go to bed.
It's not gonna help right now. I gotta get this heartburn under control, and I'm waiting for the medicine to kick in.
I hear that.
They got me on something stronger than Prilosec. I don't know what it's called. But I'm going to have to tell them on the 3rd, hey, you're going to have to bump it to something a little more intense.
Right.
I'm taking this twice a day, and I'm still getting heartburn to the point that it makes me want to go to the bathroom and get everything out of my stomach out.
Yeah.
Not happy. What do we have here? God, that thing has gotten that far up. Jesus.
Now all the cards cost way more money than you can.
Well, I used to have like 30 of these.
Yeah.
They were that cheap. I want to say they were like $1 or $2 each.
Right.
Now on the low end they're $12.
Oh goddamn. The Coachella, easy. I loved freaking Wrath of the Lich King. My bread and butter for Warcraft. I don't really like live anymore. It's not fun. Retail is not fun. Retail is not fun anymore. It's too boring. We're at least going back and playing good old Wrath of the Lich King way more fun.
3.3.5.
Yep. I can't Oh man, it just the fact that you can mess up things is where I like it. You don't you're not just instantly gonna have everything correct, and you actually have to work for what you're doing. You don't just get everything handed to you.
The fact that everything's not going down one skill tree and one skill tree only.
Oh, I know, right? Or you share all your skill trees freaking points together in the same thing.
You have to have so many from blood, so many from unholy, so many from frost just to make the character right.
Oh yeah.
Like I think my frost DK had most of his points in frost, but he had some in unholy and some in blood. That way, when I hit those abilities, I would refresh certain ones on my
Oh yeah.
rotation.
You want to go for you're going for the longer what's it called? Longer diseases, and then you're also probably going for some kind of specialization in it because you need the extra damage from all of it, which is what I'm doing.
I was a frost dual wield.
Yeah, so Frost Dual Wield would go to, you would want Epidemic. You would be going for Epidemic, and you would probably be also going for Blade Armor.
I think
'Cause
so.
Blade Armor gives you extra damage based on how much armor you have, and as a plate wearer, you have tons of armor. And Epidemic is to increase the time on your diseases because it gives them from 14 all the way to 22nd.
EVE. Let's see here. What did I use? Let's go to talents. So I didn't have any in blood on this one. I had there's 3 and 2 on the first row, 5 and 3 on the second for frost. Just pointing that. So 5 and 3. You missed the middle one on the third row. 4 and 2 on the fourth, 3 on the fifth, 1, 2, and 3 on the sixth, nothing on the seventh, 3, 3, and 1 on the eighth, 1 and 3 on the ninth, 5, and then 1.
Yep.
And then you go over to Unholy and you have 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 5, and then 3.
Oh, you went all the way down for Necrosis. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the best PvE build.
Yeah, you were going for Necrosis because it gives you a chance to generate your auto attack generates more Unholy power.
Exactly. So in total, you had 53 in Frost, 18 Unholy.
Yep.
Did they have any others? So the early standard variation had 3 in Blood, 15 in Unholy, 53 in Frost.
That's a hybrid spec, yo.
The only 3 in Blood was the middle one. It's not showing what it is, so I can't remember.
Increases chance with it said increase your hit chance. So yeah, that would be really important in the early days.
Yeah.
Extra hit means your spells don't miss on bosses.
Subversion increased overall crit strike chance and reduced your threat generation. Did not benefit from blood caked blades as a trade-off, while also having points attributed to different manners of the frost tree.
Yep.
Black Eyes, Killing Machine, Chill of the Grave, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Of course, you'd have for dungeons, Glyph of Disease, Glyph of Obliterate, Glyph of Howling Blast.
Yep.
Pretty much all the same, except for AoE, you switched out Obliterate for Icy Touch. Single target, you'd switch out Frost Strike for Howling Blast. High end was Disease, Obliterate, Frost Strike, and Icy Touch.
Yeah, you really just want to wait for Killing Machine for Howling Blast because the fact that you would do it for free.
Yeah. Well, the glyphs just buffed them.
No, I'm saying for the rotation would be you just do everything you normally do and then wait for Killing Machine procs.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. Let's see here. Rotations and cooldowns.
I'm at 6. Goddamn. Wow, how are you almost dead? Those guys must be hitting me like trucks.
Blood Tap, Unbreakable Armor, Empower Rune Weapon, Unbreakable Armor, Icy Touch, Frost Fever, Plague Strike, Blood Plague, Pestilence, Obliterate, Blood Strike, Pestilence,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
there's
Frost Strike.
75. Damn.
Single target changed, of course. I had a lot of these macroed, so I would
Oh
have to
yeah.
sit here and re-macro everything. I never did AoE unless I absolutely had to. I had a whole bar full of it, but
Right.
I very rarely had to do AoE stuff because a dual wield Frost Death Knight is single target.
Well, all you do is actually really is you just use pestilence to spread, and then that's your AOE basically.
Well, it starts off. Let's go down here. Icy Touch, Plague Strike, Pestilence, Death and Decay, Howling
Yeah,
Blast,
that's
Blood
that
Strike,
right there.
Howling Blast.
And then your Howling Blast is your AOE as well.
Yeah, and I mean you're pretty much going Howling Blast, Blood Strike, Howling Blast, Pestilence, Howling Blast, and repeat all
Yep.
that rotation over and over again.
Yeah, it's funny how little you use Death and Decay in the early years of the Death Knight. Death and Decay is really only like relegated to tanks.
Yeah, if you have glyph of Howling Blast, you do Howling Blast, which gives Frost Fever, Plague Strike, Pestilence, Death and Decay,
Yep.
Blood Strike, Howling Blast, Howling Blast, Howling Blast. You pretty much just spam it, and then you repeat all over again.
Yep.
Rinse, lather, repeat.
Oh,
Or
I gotta
lather,
go all the way
lather,
over
rinse,
there.
repeat.
Jeez.
It was pretty simple.
Yep. That's why
back
I'm
in
not.
those days.
That's actually kind of why I'm not even playing freaking Frost, is because I was like, Frost was so boring back in Wrath. It's like Unholy, at least there's stuff to do. There's so much buttons to push. And then Blood Tank, because Blood Tank's the only one that makes sense.
Well, I mean, if you want to queue up for raids, that's the fastest way. You're a tank. As long as you have a tank and healer, you're gonna.
I have run Blood Tank for over 10 years, so yeah. My main is actually my Death Knight in live.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it switched from my Warrior because they fucked up Warrior later on. Switched all the way to Blood Death Knight. I ran that. Yeah, I killed everything with that thing. All the way up through Deathwing, all the way up to Black Hand. The only thing I didn't do was the end of Legion because I was bored at the time, and Legion also was boring as shit.
I can say the biggest achievement I had playing was I was in the first guild to take down Onyxia.
Ah. Nice.
And that was a huge achievement at that time because I mean that was wow. That was no there's no Wrath, there was no
Yep.
what was the second expansion? Lord.
Yeah, that was in BC. Yep.
Yeah, Burning Crusades. That was just regular Wrath. That was a what was it, a 25 man
Yep.
level 60 raid?
Yep.
God, my brain is starting to shut down. This is horrible, but gotta stay up a little longer. That medicine's finally starting to kick in.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't lay down. If I lay down now, it's gonna settle, and it's not good.
Ah.
You know what? I think 31 cards is a good amount. That's 68.44.
Now, do they still let you do like any size deck, or do they regulate it like they did Yu-Gi-Oh?
So, Magic has always been a 60 card deck as a minimum.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing like sealed and then 40 card is allowed.
Okay.
Commander is always 100 cards, so you have 99 in the main deck, and your commander makes it 100.
See, I got out of it before Commander was a thing, so I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, Commander's a new one, but now they're pretty much all 60 card decks.
Ah. Because I remember it
Unless,
used to be the rule, as long as your deck didn't fall over, you can have as many cards as you like.
yeah, they changed that. I want to say around 6th or 7th edition. They made the ruling it had to be a maximum of 60 cards.
Yeah,
Or, well, exactly 60, not just a maximum.
lame. So they went to the Pokemon rules.
Exactly.
Bleh.
I mean, it's not a bad thing, but
Not a fun thing either. Why not have a ridiculously large deck? Doesn't mean you're gonna win.
yeah. Well, there was a card if you had over 200 cards in it and you drew that card, you won.
That's hilarious. Well, I mean, God, at that point, yeah. At that point, yeah, you do win if you freaking did that much.
Well, it was literally if you had it in your starting hand and had over 200 cards in your deck, you won the game.
Nice. I mean, the luck of drawing that would be pretty insane. Probably also limited to one.
Oh no, you could have 4.
Oh, never mind. I mean, still 4 out of 200 is an insane odd.
Mm.
I always keep looking at rebuying the old deck I had. I can't remember what it was exactly called, but it had Gravedigger. It was a structure deck that comes with Gravediggers and Plague Rats. I don't remember the exact name of it,
Oh
but
man,
loved it. It was a fun black deck to play.
let's see what it is. Do you know how long ago it was?
Long, like, what was that? That was, ooh, let's see. It was before high school. It was junior high. I want to say around 2005, 2004-ish. It was a black structure deck that it contains Gravediggers and Plague Rats.
I am honored.
Do not remember the exact name, but whenever I look for it, I find it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I could always rebuy that at some point.
Go in peace. Elune be with you.
Let's see our pre-constructed decks. Let's see what we got. Let's scroll way down. You said 2004-ish.
Maybe 2005. I don't remember exactly.
So that kind of gets me a little bit of an idea of where we're at. That's 2003, so we're almost there. 2004. So that's a whole bunch of rats, just rats. That one's called a Rat's Nest.
Nah, that's not it. Let's see.
Because I'm trying to go from right around 2004, which would have been, somewhere around Kamigawa block.
I'm trying to see if I can find the actual Plague Rat card. They can tell me exactly when it came around. Rat Catcher, no. No, it's literally called Plague Rat.
So Plague Rats has been around since Alpha Edition.
Yeah, there's a very specific version. I think it's that one. No, that's Bog Rat. That's not it. Yeah,
Plague
X
Rats
number
got
of cards in play. Thus, there are 2 Plague Rats in play, each higher toughness. X number of Plague Rats in play, counting both the sides. Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
Hmm.
so
Let me see. You know, phone. Maybe if you wouldn't sit there and change things and be a piece of shit. Gravedigger.
Gravedigger.
Yeah, very specific.
Starter 99.
There he
Flame
is.
Chase.
Gravedigger. What year is that? 2008? Really? There's no way that was 2008. That's not the one. It has to be younger than that one. 2001, actually. This is a 2001 deck.
So 7th edition.
Yeah. Because I found the exact one. And it's 1993 to 2001 is the copyright date on it.
Yeah, that's 7th edition. That would be Decay.
Mm.
Yep. Gravedigger. Crypt Rats.
Crypt Rats, that's
Fallen
it. Crypt Rats. Not Plague Rat, Crypt Rats. That was a fun deck to play.
You know what? I'm curious about something because I can get my original 7th edition deck that I started with.
Mm. Yeah, it was a fun deck to play because you would just kind of throw away your cards and then throw out freaking Crypt Rats, and basically make people cry. Like,
So I know money-wise it's not worth it, but nostalgia-wise this would be.
uh-huh.
There's a still sealed 7th edition Decay deck for $50.
Ho ho, that is expensive, but that is neat.
The fact that it's still sealed means that it still smells like 2001.
Right.
I know that's horrible of me to say, but
Oh yeah, and it has that overpowered freaking goddamn rider card in it and Fallen Angel. That's right. That deck was fucking stacked. I took on people I should not have been able to fight with that deck.
I ran the mono blue bomber deck from 7th edition,
Uh-huh.
and I will tell you that deck. Oh wait, I found it for $17.
Nice.
It's been opened, but everything is there. It's in. They consider it light play once it's been opened, but it's near mint the way it looks.
That's right. Darkmoor Lancer was a nightmare card to play. 4 mana and 2 dark mana, but comes in and just stabs a creature through the face, and it's like, cool, awesome. You just destroyed one. Why? Why?
You can't forget about Phyrexian Hulk. It's a 6-drop 5/4 artifact creature. I mean, this deck,
It's a little bit overwhelming.
the nostalgia of this deck.
Phyrexian Hulk. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you just 6-tap mana, drop. Fallen Angel is also, I think, in that deck, right?
Yep, 5-drop flying sack a creature. Fallen Angel gets +2/+1.
That thing. And I had the
Crypt
alternate
Rat.
card art version too that was worth money.
Crypt Rats tap X. Crypt Rats deals X damage to each creature and each player. Spend only black mana this way.
Yeah, and if you just bog down your deck with black mana, you just destroy everyone.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I had a teacher cry who was like 30 years into freaking goddamn Magic and was like, that is a nasty card. I'm like, yeah, because that's why I just throw all my cards at you. It's kind of a mill deck at that point.
Man, the nostalgia I just went through because I've played against that deck.
It's a nasty little deck when you look at it. I think I ran a freaking red-black with that mixed together, and it was pretty much fun. It was either a red-black or I did a red black-white. And it was a fun deck to just piss people off with. Actually, no, I think I might have ran a black-blue because there were some what was it called? You get black marshes, which are a black blue mana card.
Yeah.
I think I ran black blue on it. And it made it really, really powerful play.
Interesting. Very interesting. I can't believe I found one that's been opened,
Mm-hmm.
but everything is still there.
Nice. Isn't playing black kind of faux pas now because it's just you're an edgelord now?
No, not really. I mean,
Really? It was a
Um,
faux pas back then. God, everyone made fun of me. It's like, oh, of course you're playing a black deck. It's like, yeah, I am.
I know now it's monocolored decks are very, very fast compared to multicolored,
Ah,
and it's just because you don't have to worry about fixing your mana.
yes. You're not having to hope to dear God. It's kind of how like why you don't run. It's kind of the Pokemon rule why you don't run multiple energy types unless you're really, really set on that.
Exactly.
You want to run one type so that way you can just go as fast as fucking possible. Because if you don't, you screw yourself over and you're like, oh.
I finally got the cards that I needed. Cost me $72 after tax.
Nice.
Once you hit $50 on TCG Player, it's free shipping.
Nice. There you go. Oh, and the Gravedigger was a freaking nasty card too, if I remember right.
I think I have a whole bunch of him. I need to dig through my cards tonight though, or tomorrow, because
Oh yeah. Yeah.
they just said that one of the most powerful cards for stacks was reprinted
Mmm.
in one of the most recent Commander sets, the Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
They said they reprinted it, and I'm like, ooh, I wonder if I
Nice.
got it because I got.
Do you know when
Well,
they're bringing out the Warhammer 40K ones?
oh, it's already out.
Oh shit, I might have to go look for it. Is it's
Check
in retails or is it only
check
online?
Walmart.
Walmart. All right.
If they don't have it, you're gonna have to go check some local game stores. If they don't have it, you'll have to. I would recommend going to TCG Player because they're gonna have the best price on it.
I wanted to get a couple because I do like me Warhammer.
I got the Ruinous Power, which is the red, black, blue demons, and I got the
Yeah.
Tyranid Form, which is the green, blue, red.
I'm guessing Chaos Knights are gonna be black, right?
The black, blue, red.
Ah, nice. And I bet orcs are green and red.
They do not have the orcs out yet. However, actually, I think they might have just released them. Let me check here.
They're not green and red. That's gonna be just sad.
Secret Lair. Most orcs aren't just green and red anymore. So the Warhammer bundle is $168.99 for
Woo.
the Secret Lair.
Uh,
It contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of Secret Lairs. But you have the traditional foil and then the regular non-foils. Don't recommend it personally. The foils are what we like to call Pringles.
yeah, I was hearing about that, where they just curl up on you.
So the colors I'm seeing here are, who is that? Zergo Helm Smasher is black, red, white. So all these are black, red, and or white.
Wow, so they're wow, even more colors than I would think. But white, really?
I will send this to you real quick. That way you can have the link to Secret Lairs.
Yeah. White. That is so weird to think of orcs having white.
It is. It really is on that one. I can see black and red.
I mean, green's their whole aspect, plus the fact they're technically a fungi.
Well, remember, in Warhammer, red means they go fast.
Yes. But
Can't
green
forget
is an
that.
orc's favorite color.
Who is? I think that is a Chaos Knight. No, what is that?
Yeah.
Let me copy this. I need to see who this is because this is another one of the secret layers. Oh, he is a Chaos Knight from Age of Sigmar,
Yeah.
but it's the original card is Najila the Blade Blossom.
Mm.
Wonderful card as a real card. I mean, just this artwork is absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, it's freaking Wizard of the Coast. They better be bringing some freaking game for their art.
Well, Najila the Blade Blossom is one of the best 5-color human warrior commanders. Actually, it is the only one. So you can have 5-color human tribal with that card, and the fact that they brought it back as a Chaos Knight
Mm.
is just absolutely wonderful. And then, of course, you have Mara's the Great Shatterer, which is originally the Loxodon Warhammer. Scourge of the Throne is Stardrake. Neve Black Talon, beneath the caption Paragon, and then Blind Obedience. And then, of course, you have the Blood Bowl. I'm sure you've heard of that little mini game.
Yeah.
Defense of the Heart is amazing. At the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent controls 3 or more creatures, sacrifice Defense of the Heart, or in this case, Perfect Defense. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards, put those cards onto the battlefield, then shuffle.
Ooh, that's
you can pull
nice.
out your WinCon.
That is nice.
All these secret layers are $29.99 for the non-foil, $39.99 for the foil.
Woo! Damn.
And just remember that these secret layers do not get re-released.
Yeah.
Once they go out of sale, they're done.
Right.
You won't get them again. Ooh, weirdest pets in the multiverse. Laboratory Maniac, Stitcher's Supply, Beast Whisperer, Vizier of Menagerie, Wood Elves. Not worth $30. I thought it was going to actually be something cool.
Right.
Strip Mine Command Beacon, Fabled Passage, Ash Baron. Still not worth it. Some of these are just meh. Imprisoned in the Moon. Prismatic Omen is not a bad one. Lands you control are every basic land type in addition to their other types. Not a bad one, especially for 5-color.
Right.
Because it's literally a green and a colorless to bring that enchantment out.
Nice.
So that's not bad. Special guest Yoji Shinkawa. Let's see what this one has to offer. Ezra the Seeker, Skull Clamp, Solemn Simulacrum, and Phyrexian Metamorph. Okay, this one might actually be worth getting. Because they did it in that, like the ink painting style.
Yeah.
Like the Japanese ink paintings from back in the day.
Yeah.
They did it in that style, and that's really cool.
Nice.
And you can get them in both English and Japanese.
Nice.
Let's see what this one. Junji Ito. So Carrion Feeder, Doomsday, Plague Crafter, Thoughts. I actually need those cards. Do I need them that bad?
How are you? See you around. Hello.
If looks could kill, what do we have here? We have Azumi, Lady of Scrolls, Liliana of the Dark Realms, Reflector Mage, and Adaptive Automaton.
Yeah.
These are all really, really cheap cards except for Lily of the Dark Realms. She's a bit pricey. I think she's like 20, 25 bucks.
Oof.
Just by herself as a current print.
Damn.
And then, of course, we have Secret Lair X Post Malone Backstage Pass.
Hmm.
Post Son of Rich, it's a Carrick Son of Yawgmoth. Bolus' Citadel, which is Post Citadel. Post Sigil, which is Leshrak's Sigil. And then Jet Medallion, which is a necklace on Post Malone.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, he's like the big face for Magic the
Yeah.
Gathering now.
At the moment, yeah. Okay, I'm going to turn off the streams. I'll see everyone tomorrow with more. Hopefully, we'll be doing something fun. Click the buttons.
Always click the buttons.
Oh, yeah.